say over the weekend no one of the MPs are with me Emma NDC for tough time power krodwemu Honorable Vincent Ekow Assafuah, very nice gentleman. Well, no, any that screens no son. A beach say no winning pass a pay a single one come ye wild. It's over the weekend and one ne girlfriend Dr. Charis, our TikToker, or more a worry in a very colorful event and na enyasem keto on your screen. So to me say a beach say near nims honorable to me a romantic say just say hey. Show them chiromo or chira levels and kasa nyasem ketwa. Honorable say okokot nyina I put it to you, I'll put it to you nyina na say we are romantic e wo kona baby. Na I spark a whole lot of conversation and controversies on the internet. A bitch say hey, enti girl yi she's so active on TikTok, Dr. Charis, very active, a businesswoman and a doctor as such. Na into who date Ekow and I went post ya my cry who say oh sana wone MP1 and but at the end of the day a lot of congratulatory messages are call Eddie Amawomoa enya sem ketwa with very beautiful pictures any ade etwegu ewo internet no esoneze at the end there farmer yenka say efe ane now. And someone a bobo by any day bebre. Now, so many say there've been other conversations are popping up with this particular marriage ceremony. I mean, say there is a feminist that will also ababe kasa de afa we no ehu. Ain't no before a bit and someone feminist no what they betu je Dr. Zita no. There is a video of the ceremony. Yen chembra yeba yebeto aso. So that was Vincent Ekow and in a busian for a brown eco PMU, ewo Charis, a busian fiano mokoja warrior no. Just a quick snippet and you share a buy. And now, Dr. Zita, she's a UK Canadian based doctor. She's a feminist. Wabekasa about this particular marriage. Ekow any Dr. Charis and Nansema Wokan is quite interesting. Yenko na Yenkutin Sema with the two jai by betwaso.
Been tagged on several posts related to the recent traditional marriage ceremony of Ghanaian Dr. Charis and her husband, who is a member of parliament. I am not sure what her medical specialty is, but she's a doctor, she is an entrepreneur, and she's also a social media content creator. And I am posting this video because, again, I have been vindicated. When I said that education predisposes a woman to a higher caliber of men. Some of you on Ghana TikTok, you insulted me, you defamed me, you abused me for months, and for some of you, even years since the year 2024. But again, I have been proven right that education really does predispose a woman to a higher caliber of men. A few days ago, I stitched a video by Hood Panelist, who is a young podcast bro in Ghana, and he was advising men to stop focusing on ass and boobs and to focus on a woman who is highly educated. And so in his post, he said that he prefers a woman with a doctorate or an MBA, a woman with her own car, and a woman with her own home. And I stitched the video saying that he's likely not to get his spec because women who are highly educated, women with doctorates, often date and marry men who have the economic capital, the social capital, and the cultural capital. Cultural capital refers to education. So even if the man does not have the cultural capital, which is commensurate education, and the woman is more educated, if he is coming in with social capital and economic capital, then he has a chance of dating a woman with a doctorate degree. So in this case, I do not know the educational qualification of Dr. Charis's husband, but if he does not have commensurate education, which is a doctorate, he is still coming in with the social capital, which is his political position and his political connections, and he's also coming in with the economic capital. Women with doctorates or even higher education like a master's will not date and marry podcast bros, especially podcast bros with a red pill content talking about, oh, we don't care about your PhD, we don't care about your money, you must have nyash. A woman is defined by her body count. A highly educated woman will never date or even marry men with that mentality. But when I said it, oh, Dr. Zita, you are starting again. You are disrespecting and insulting the podcast bros. I did not disrespect them. I told them the truth. It was some of those boys on that podcast. They were the ones who were insulting me that I am an old woman. I do not have the looks. I do not have the standard. Therefore, if I did not have a PhD, I will attract deadbeats and men of a lower status. But when I stitched that video, some of you did not hear that part. Last year, when Ghana's government was vetting for ministers, again, the wives of the ministers were highly educated women. So when I said that education predisposes women to a higher caliber of men, I was right. And that is the reason why I will not forgive the people who insulted me, who cyberbullied me, who defamed me for months on Ghana TikTok because I did not say anything wrong. A woman's education will predispose her to higher caliber of men, and that is a fact. Also, the husband of Dr. Charis would be respected and accorded some level of social status because he is married to a woman who is a doctor. Men who are intelligent with a higher social status don't care about nyash. Oh, she does not have a big nyash. They often focus on a woman's intelligence and her academic credentials. And if that woman is equally beautiful like Dr. Charis, then that is an additional benefit for the man. Like my Ghanaian sister Samira said, we owe Dr. Z an apology. Education predisposes women to a higher caliber of men. Quote me anywhere. My name is Dr. Zita. I am a sociologist. Once again, I have been vindicated. If you're not following, guess what? Hit the follow button.
Yeah, that is Dr. Zita. She's a feminist. Wakasa Bibri about the recent trend of marriage. Because they say men na abano and yet 20 no 4 year your capabilities, your achievement as a woman, and emotion which you say, we share Vincent and Dr. Charis, no more worry or more worry, say it's depicting what she has been saying all this while because the lady knows she's a very hard-working lady, and Ufolono, but said, Nema war ye casa, war Tonya, the small cars, and she's a doctor by profession. We share Yera Ekow Assafuah, so no so portfolio mood to kakra or bon homogeneity. Say, it's a whole lot to get married in this century, and no, and a Dr. Zita Ekow Assafuah. Now, there have been a lot of videos that are trending with the marriage I call so over the weekend. It was a private wedding, but I guess in Ghana you can't hold a public role and still have something private. Yechema na no afia cry say no kim kra atene na I fry say the private. Yan question they see e wife for us.
So husband
yes. What's that here?
Kasa. And me push na form wa ha. Miss Ramo. Munchini na.
That is a quick video I share from the marriage ceremony of Honorable Vincent Ekow Assafuah and Dr. Charis over the weekend. Now, after the marriage, Dr. Charis about Bontin Abe making the first statement on the marriage, which him said, Nira hopa, or near maybe who will be a worry Nancy our read to me who saying Emani. I'm sure we are all eager to know what she's talking about. In Kuti Enumra.
You know, my sister, me video anyhow, but if you it's only in Ghana that you watch your own marriage on TikTok. I'm going from blogger to blogger looking for my videos to watch. Hey, my mom sound to work at carding. I didn't call my worry. I didn't. I dare me in a private. Me in a private. I'm private. I'm private. Eh?
Abusiana chese aware na private ade anke ye no kokua mu aye mpese nkofo behu no all of a sudden baby abefa bia ade no enenam na chese mpanifo akotai ekoachi no ena ye hu screens no so no afanyoma kinjinemu ewe poku prempe na po enso ka ho bie and chese utimu say it was a very beautiful ceremony and a course so over the weekend it has got a lot of people talking about the marriage be just say into all this one anu ya news and apunso worry won so work standing for how do you call it running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia news or worry be bisa say is there anything in the corner anything in the pipeline for a call Assafuah ama onunso akwa worry na ni nyina yejai emre and a betchere. And so that is it about Vincent Ekow. They say no, he's a legally wedded man. Uhuna no etwem ukotale ho a ye otale ho kwa cause ne yere no ewo ho. Ye free some way so na ye mfen wie dia me ne wo ka say